What's up guys, Mark from Destiny.
Hey, my name's Preston.
So, we just did a video. I don't know if you'll see this video same day or the day after, but okay, it just fucked up, but no, oh no, okay. Why is it going up and down? Alright, yeah, anyway, but I don't know if you guys will see this today or the day after, but we're doing a lot of videos in one day, so that's why we're gonna have the same clothes on. So we can afford to buy other clothes. But anyway, subscribe to my channel. I'm telling you this now. If you're here and you want to learn about dropshipping on eBay, Amazon, or Shopify, this is where you need to be. So subscribe to my fucking channel or lose a tooth. That's the two options you have. Anyway, so Preston just came yesterday. That was the 20th, today is the 29th.
28th.
You came the 28th.
I came the 28th.
Right, so Preston came yesterday and he started off his e-commerce dropshipping kind of career in Shopify. So I just want to have like a basic kind of like back and forth about how you got started in Shopify dropshipping, what do you think about it. So where did you start, how long you been doing it, where you learned?
So I listened to the Travel Like a Boss podcast.
Okay.
And Johnny FD is his name. So he was a promoter of the dropship lifestyle course.
Right.
That's the business model that kind of got him started with his internet marketing type career.
Okay, nice.
So I took that course to learn how to do dropshipping. Basically, it's traditional dropshipping where you get accounts with distributors and manufacturers, and you sell their products for them.
And when so you started with dropship lifestyle. When you say traditional, so I just want to go into a little more detail. Traditional, where you get accounts. Like, do you have to call the manufacturers and supply and distributors? Do you just, because I just want to say, because most of the people who follow this are like eBay. Yeah. Because I mainly do eBay, right?
So when you say Shopify dropshipping, to me that could mean many different things.
Right.
So Shopify is just an e-commerce platform that you build a website on. There's other e-commerce platforms you could choose from, BigCommerce, Magento. So when you say Shopify, it doesn't specify what type of business model you're running on.
Right.
So when I say traditional dropshipping, that's what I explained before. But there's other types of businesses you can run on Shopify. You can have your own products, you can private label your own products and ship them out yourself.
Right.
Or you can pay Amazon to ship them for you. Or you can do the AliExpress. That's a popular model right now. Yeah.
Okay, so to get these accounts, you actually call these people and get.
So you will do market research. You will try and decide what kind of niche you want to go into. So you'll choose a niche. You'll research all the possible suppliers that might sell those type of products, and then you'll need to start emailing them and calling them in order to get an account.
And how long did it take you, if you remember? I know you did it for a long time. How long did it take you, or how long should it take someone to find or choose a niche? Now guys, this is some basic question I'm asking him, right? I'm going to personally try to build a Shopify store in that model and show you guys, but this is some questions for me because I'm going to do it. So like in that model, how long did it take you to like choose a niche basically?
Yeah, I think that's probably the hardest part, is like actually deciding and realizing like the niche isn't that important, but in a way it kind of is. So you kind of have to have faith in yourself to, once you choose something, just go with it and don't give up too early.
And kind of make it work, right?
Yeah, right. So I would say if it's your first time learning about the business model, it's going to take you 2 months to get your first sale.
To get your first sale. But what about just choosing a niche? A day, 3 days? Like
it depends on your personality, I guess. For me, a couple weeks.
Really? It took a while?
Yeah.
And I asked that because a lot of people, again, I'm trying to clear up. Most of the reasons why I do this YouTube channel is to try to clear up a lot of bullshit you see online, right? Because like you'll have those guys who did like the wolf mug, right? Or like
I saw that recently. They're like the wolf masks.
Right. Okay. Because what happened was like in the early days of this like drop shipping, there's certain things that just took off. Like there's a pug store that does like a couple.
Or where you send glitter to your enemy.
Right, right. Like there are all these things, and a lot of these guys who market Shopify on YouTube and whatever platforms only speak about you choosing this niche that blows up, right?
Trend.
So a lot of people spend a lot of time worrying about they need to find some like special product and some special place that they can make all these crazy videos and it's gonna go viral. But just like my YouTube videos, I don't think going viral is a business plan. so I think that's one way a lot of people get kind of misguided in the beginning of the process, because they start off fucked in the sense that they start off looking for something that they could take viral.
I mean, that can work. You can generate huge amounts of profits really quickly, but then, you know, in 2 weeks you're going to be looking for the next trend to follow.
Right. And to me, that I feel like the internet makes us stupid in the sense that, like, before the internet, building a business was about building a business, right? It was about making money for a while, not just finding some shit, winning the fucking internet lottery, and then retiring on a beach in Nicaragua and doing videos with a laptop and a pool behind you. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like a lot of people want this short-term nonsense when, like, that shouldn't be where you start. Anyway, so you say it'll take a while to choose a niche, and like it'll take like 2 months for someone to get the first sale. Yeah. So you choose a niche, you get products. Give me an example. When you say get, how many products does one store have? I mean, that is, I know it's a very broad bullshit question, but I'm trying to just get perspective in the beginning.
It depends how narrow you want to go. If you want to be like the ultimate expert in a very sub niche, then you'll have less products to choose from.
Right.
But if you want to go more broad and you sell backyard products, then you can have 50,000 products, no problem, you know?
So there are Shopify stores in that model with that many products?
Oh yeah, yeah.
Wow. Because, so you're basically creating action, and I'm asking these questions, although leading it for you guys to understand. So you're creating real authority sites or authority e-commerce.
Yeah, because when you do that, you should have an easier time converting with your paid traffic.
Yeah, and I'm just saying a lot of stuff over and over and over, because I have a series. I do it maybe once every 2 months now, where I review Shopify stores, right? Okay. And most of them, it's just someone that, like, wants to make some money online. They get Shopify, they use a free theme, they change it a little bit, and they upload 30 products, and then start running Facebook ads and 30 bullshit products from AliExpress, right? So that's Sky.
So yeah, personally, I don't have experience with the AliExpress model, but
no, but I'm just talking about the fact that because you have found success in this thing, I'm just trying to compare what I see a lot of people doing and what we're talking about here, right? And people, I feel like a lot of people just don't want to put in the work, or they don't know they have to put in the work to get an actual, like, Shopify mall, as opposed to, like, just some, like, shopping cart. Like, I feel like people are treating this like they're pushing a cart on the side of the street and selling 20 products. You'll get the same result as if you try to build out, like, a cart with wheels and a little bell, cling, 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 I'm selling shit, than if you try to look like a fucking mall. And a lot of people don't want to put in the time, but I just want to, like, highlight those little things. So, have you seen, what do you think is, like, okay, so we talked about the store. I don't want to go into too much detail, but
I can just explain, like, the general process of where most of your work will be. So you'll choose a niche, you'll need to build out your skeleton store, and then you should have a basic idea of how to structure the store with the breakdowns of the drop-down menus. And then you'll start contacting suppliers to try and get accounts. And then from there, you know, each supplier is different. They're going to send you their inventory, and you're going to need to upload those products. So in eBay, you can just choose a couple sources, and it's much more scalable. Whereas with Shopify, you're working with multiple manufacturers and distributors who all have different ways of doing things. So most of your time is going to be spent either uploading products yourself or teaching virtual assistants to upload products. And then once you have your products up, and maybe you want to edit some descriptions, you're going to need to start driving traffic. So the only way that I drive traffic to my Shopify stores is through Google Shopping, and then
yeah, that's in Nicaragua. This is how they sell stuff.
Yeah. And also I just started recently doing Bing ads, but that's not a significant portion of my traffic. So I don't do Facebook ads. I might have occasional clicks from search engine optimization, but I don't actually, like, build backlinks or focus on blogging or anything like that. that's definitely a possibility.
I think it's interesting. Like you mentioned Google Shopping when I first met you, and what is interesting to me about that is that I've watched a lot of videos about Shopify dropshipping, and not one of them ever talked about Google Shopping.
That to me, that's insane, because for the traditional model of dropshipping, like Google Shopping is the highest ROI that you can put your money into. But maybe because they're selling low ticket items from AliExpress where it's like $20 or $30, they don't have the margin to spend on 50-cent clicks or something.
I mean, I personally, I think the reason why no one talks about Google shopping is because most of the people talking about Shopify are internet marketers, and they're going to sell you a Shopify course and a Facebook ads course.
Yeah, I think.
And like it's more to.
I think maybe Facebook is just better for that business model. They'll get a higher ROI on Facebook ads, whereas
for the lower ticket
items. I wouldn't, because if you're on Shopify, like, do you want to drop $1,000 on some item that you need for your backyard? It's unlikely. You're going to be searching in Google to find the product.
Right.
With Facebook, if you're selling a $30 item, you'll be like, oh, that looks cool, and
it's a more impulse buy.
Yeah, but if you're on Facebook and you see a pool table for $2,000, you're like, what is this?
Yeah. So let me kind of break that down more into like internet marketing terms, right? So like, for example, we do marketing for some residential places in Nicaragua, right? When we're doing rental marketing for the rentals, we do Facebook ads, targeting people who are interested in that place. And like, I mean, it's still expensive, right? Like $300 a night, but it's still okay, I'm going there, wow, maybe I'll go. But when we're doing sales of the homes, and the homes start at like 200, how much is Malibu? 230, 230 mil?
Yeah.
The homes start at 230,000, and they go up to like 560,000. Like, the amount of Facebook ads, like the ad spend is more worth it on Google, because we can catch people looking for homes in Nicaragua, vacation homes and that type of thing. So that I feel like could be a kind of comparison, because like you're not going to make an impulse buy when you see some nice, well maybe you are, but chances are you're not going to see some video of a $500,000 home or a $2,000 pool table and just like, hey.
Okay, so I forgot to mention one other source of traffic is through retargeting ads. So if someone visits my site from that Google Shopping ad, then I will automatically put them on a list within my Google AdWords account.
The shared library thing?
To retarget them. So if they're searching around on the internet and they're on like a blog website on the side, they might see a retargeting ad for my website. Because you can get really cheap clicks for that, but still have an occasional sale, because they might remember your website a week later after they've talked to their spouse or their manager.
I'm going to do retargeting for YouTube, so I think that's really interesting. And is Google, I mean, I'll get into Google Shopping myself, but is Google Shopping complicated?
Yes and no. I think you'd enjoy learning about it, because it takes some mathematics to try and optimize.
And where did you learn about Google Shopping? In the same course?
Yeah, in the course.
Oh,
they have a good Google Shopping course in there. It's taught by a separate guy who does that for a living.
Oh, sweet. All right, so guys, you have me.
You have me sold, or you sold? I've sold you.
I'm gonna start a Shopify store.
Sounds fun.
Because like I ran 2 Shopify stores before, right? I think I talked about this. I ran a Shopify store targeting Trinidadians that live in the US, right? So it's a very small niche. I know exactly what the fuck they want. And I used to drop ship like from like customized mugs and t-shirts and towels and shit to like Trinidadian curry powder from Amazon. Like, but I know that, like, I am that person. So it was easy for me to target them. I know exactly where they are, and the prices aren't that high. Facebook ads, Caribbean groups on Facebook, easy bullshit, right? But this model is interesting because it's something that like I've done, like, as far as I remember the dropship lifestyle course, but because I didn't know. I didn't trust it.
Yeah, you didn't know anyone personally.
I didn't know anyone personally, and that's why I like inviting people here, because it's just like, wow, we could fucking sit together. This is gonna be cool as fuck.
So, let me just say one thing before we end the video. So, so if you're working on eBay, don't give up now. Don't give up now to start doing Shopify.
Yeah, thanks.
If you have if you have the personality and the drive to be successful on eBay, you can also be successful on Shopify. It just comes down to some pros and cons between the two business models, and I'll make a video detailing all the pros and cons I can think about between the two models.
Yeah, so guys, please, I'm gonna say that, yes, don't, because I did a video when I started to do eBay UK, all these people stopped doing eBay.com to dropship on eBay UK. So guys, I have my eBay store and eBay income stable. I don't work on it a lot. I'm making around $10,000 a month. And that's why I could make upload 800 videos on YouTube and try Shopify and show you guys and do this stuff. So this is not some like call to action for start doing Shopify, please. Okay, but it's just an interesting journey that I think I'm gonna take. That's gonna be really cool because he's like, I might kidnap you for real. So like, anyway, guys,
if you see me like doing any secret hand symbols, then you'll know. Save me.
So guys, this is going to be cool. Thanks for your time. We're going to do a lot more Shopify stuff. Look in the description for the free stuff. Anyway, we'll talk about that in another video. Thank you very much, Preston. I'm really excited what's going to happen. Do you want these people to find you on any?
Nope.
Okay.
No,
He's still part of the dropshipping Illuminati and he doesn't want to be found.
No, you can message me on Twitter or something. My hashtag or whatever it's called handle is Rank Stopper.
Rank Stopper. So I'll put the link in the description. You can check out Rank Stopper. But he doesn't want dick pics, please. Because would you believe fucking
Becky?
Yeah, and I got my first dick pic.
Oh wow. Alright.
And I told Becky when she gets some to share it. I forgot to tell her. Anyway, subscribe to my channel, guys. Love you motherfuckers. Later.